Hello, yogis. So good to see you. Let's start on your backs, and then if you can also have one block and two tennis balls handy, we're going to start with some breath work to arrive on your mat. Taking a deep breath in and let it all go. Two more like that. Inhale, deep breath in and let it go. Beautiful. Rise up your belly. Inhale and let it all go. So with our breath work, we're going to do 10 rounds, inhaling through your nose and exhaling through your mouth. And then we'll switch it up for a 4-second count. And then we'll do 10 rounds on a 2-second count, inhale, exhale. And then on the last one, we're going to do like a fire breath where you just breathe out with your stomach. So with the breath work, the work is on the inhale, and then on the exhale, just let your belly or chest drop. So let's do one chest round. Inhale with your belly first, chest, and exhale. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. 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 One more inhale and exhale. 3 more inhale and exhale. 2 more inhale and exhale. One more before we switch it up. Inhale and exhale. Switching for count of 2. Inhale, 1, 2. Exhale, 1, 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 2. 5 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Switching it up for a pace of 1 second. In, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out, in, out. 5 more. In, out, in, out, in, out. 2 more. In, out. Deep breath in, all the way in, and hold for 30 seconds, relaxing your shoulders, relaxing your eyebrows, squeezing your navel, squeezing your genitals, squeezing all the energy up to between your eyebrows. At any time, if you need to take a breath, please do so. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and hold again. And exhale slowly all the way out and holding on the breath out. Hold. Relaxing your shoulders. Relax your forehead. Taking a deep breath in and let it all go. Breathing at your own pace. Beautiful work, yogis. Let's take your block and place it under your hip. You're going to raise your hips, release the low back. Focus on that flat surface of your sacrum. If you need to readjust, find that comfortable spot on your sacrum and relax the low back. Relax your shoulders. Inhale and exhale. Feel the front of your hips slowly open up. Any tension that you were holding on to there, slowly releasing. Inhale and exhale. Take your right knee to your chest, giving your right knee a hug, adjusting the block if you need to. And then slowly taking your right knee to your right shoulder to open up your groin a little bit more. And rotating your right ankle clockwise. And counterclockwise. And extending your right leg out straight. Give your hips a shake. Joining your left knee to your chest. And adjusting your block if you need to, as long as there's no discomfort on your sacrum. And then taking your left knee to your left shoulder now, opening up your groin. Rotating your ankle counterclockwise. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Extending your left leg out straight. Give your hips a nice shake. Let's take the block, put it aside for now. Just rest your bum to the mat. Feeling the nice suction of your low back. Onto the mat. Inhale and exhale. We're going to do a banana shape. So let's swing your left ankle over to the left corner of your mat. Left ankle and then right ankle. Swing your right ankle over your left ankle. Inhale and exhale. Raising your arms above head, and then your hands are reaching over to the left corner of your mat, and then grab your left wrist with your right fist. And don't force it. Just feel a gentle stretch on your right hand side as we do this banana pose. Inhale and exhale. Relaxing your right shoulder. If you feel any discomfort, adjust as you need to. Every body is different. Inhale and exhale. Five, four, three, two, and one. Unravel your ankles, unravel your wrists, give your hips a shake, your arms back down to your waist. Inhale and exhale. Take your right ankle to the right corner of your mat, and then swing your left ankle over to on top of your right ankle. Take your arms above head, reaching your hands in the right corner of your mat, grabbing your right wrist with your left fist. Feeling that gentle tug under your left armpit. Feeling that stretch of your left thigh. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Relaxing your left hip. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, 1. Release your ankles. Release your arms. Arms back down to the side. Shake your hips. Taking the soles of your feet onto the mat, knees up to the ceiling, and then your feet width apart because we're going to swing them over left to right. On the inhale, drop your knees over to the left. Exhale, leaving it there. Inhale and exhale. Switching it up. On the inhale, raise your knees up to the ceiling and then dropping it over to the right on the exhale. Leaving your knees to the right. Inhale and exhale. Switching it over to the left on the inhale, raise your knees up to the ceiling. On the exhale, drop it to the left. Inhale and exhale. With your knees over to the left still, take your left ankle and then place your left ankle on top of your right knee. Here we go. Feel that stretch of your right hip flexor opening up. Resting your left ankle on your right knee. Relaxing your right hips. Feeling that stretch in your right thighs. Inhale and exhale. Leaving your left ankle on your right knee, take your right knee up to the ceiling. We're going to do a figure 4 stretch. And then thread the needle, grab your right knee, give your right knee a nice hug to the chest. Figure 4 stretch. Nice workout, these. Resting your shoulders, using the support of your left elbow to press your left knee away from you. Feel that stretch in your left hamstring. And also flex your left toe towards your left knee to protect the knee. Flexing your left toe. Giving yourself a nice hug. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And let it go. Dropping your right foot, extending your legs out straight. Give your hips a shake, give your ankles a shake. Soles of your feet back on the mat width apart, knees to the ceiling, and then drop your knees over to the right. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, take your right ankle and then swing it on top of your left knee. Feel that stretch of your left hip flexors, and feeling that stretch of your low back. Relaxing your shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Keeping your right ankle on top of your left knee, take your left knee to the ceiling, figure 4, and then grab your left knee to the chest. Using the support of your right elbow, pressing the right knee away from you. Feel that stretch of your right hamstring, hugging your left knee to your chest. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Joining both knees to your chest now, hugging both knees to your chest. Your right palm on your right knee, and then your left palm on your left knee. And then take your soles of your feet together and just open your knees out wide. Now grab the outside of your feet and just take your heels closer to your groin. Butterfly, butterfly pose. Just wrapping your hands around your feet and just dropping your knees out to the side. Because we're going to transition into a happy baby pose. Inhale and exhale. Now, one at a time, take your right heel to the ceiling and drop your right heel, switching your left heel to the ceiling. And drop. And then right heel to the ceiling. And drop. And left heel to the ceiling before we transition to both in a moment. Drop. Now both heels to the ceiling for happy baby. Inhale and exhale. Drop your right shoulders to the mat. Feel that nice pull of your feet down. Inhale and exhale. If you want, let's take your peace fingers, wrap it around your big toe, and then extend your heels up to the ceiling for the letter V. Maybe swinging left to right, massaging your spine. Beautiful work, yogis. Inhale and exhale. 3, 2, 1. Taking your legs, extending them out straight back onto the mat. Shake your hips. In a moment, we're going to go on to your stomachs. Once you catch your breath. Rolling over to your stomach into a Sphinx pose. So elbows, forearms, and your hands on the mat. If you're squeezing your bum cheeks, loosen them up and shake your hips. Inhale and exhale. Pressing your elbows towards the mat, away from you. Feel that stretch of your low back. Nice work. Inhale and exhale. Take your right knee to your right hip. We're just going to do half a frog pose. Here you go. See if you can angle that right heel to be under your right knee. You need to kick your foot out just a little bit. Relax your butt cheeks. Relax your hips. Inhale and exhale. Feel that nice stretch of your low back. Inhale and exhale. Extend your right leg slowly out straight. Give your hips a shake. And you know what's coming. We're going to balance it out. Take your left knee to your left hip. And then kick your left foot out a little bit so that your left heel is under your right knee. Relax your shoulders. One side is always tighter than the other, or looser. Inhale and exhale. Relax your hips. Inhale and exhale. Taking your left foot out straight. Give your hips a shake. We're going to transition into a child's pose. So knees mat width apart, toes together, and then bum to your heels. Child's pose. Arms in front of you, forehead to the mat. Enjoy this rest. Inhale and exhale. Relax your hips. Relax your shoulders. You clasp your hands together, and with your elbows on the mat, just swing your hands that are clasped together the back of your head, because we're just going to rotate your wrists so that you're going to loosen up your wrists before we go into all fours. Nice. And then rotate it the opposite direction. Inhale and exhale. We're going to transition into all fours in 3, 2, and 1. Going into all fours. And just slowly swinging forward to backwards, massaging your wrists. Inhale and exhale. And then now going into circles clockwise, so rotating your wrist as well as rotating your hips. Beautiful circles. Inhale and exhale. Rotating your circles counterclockwise. We're going to do some more hip flexor stretches in a moment, loosening up the hips. Inhale and exhale. Now back to neutral. You want to swing your right ankle beside your right wrist. Right ankle, right wrist. And then drop your right hip to feel that nice stretch in your right hip. Inhale and exhale. take your right hand outside of your right ankle. So that with your right hand outside of your right ankle, we're going to reach your butt back to stretch the right leg out as straight as your body allows, feeling that stretch under your right knee, your right hips. Just go back and forth. Gradually stretch your right leg straight. Feeling that nice stretch under your right knee. Your right hips are loosening up. And then, with your right knee still propped up, maybe take your right elbow and then your left elbow to the mat if it allows. Nice work. And then extend your left leg away from you to open up the hips a little bit more. Inhale and exhale. Beautiful work, yogis. 3, 2, and 1. Transition back into a child's pose. Inhale and exhale. Relax your hips. Inhale and exhale. When you're ready, we're going to go back into all fours and then swing your left ankle beside your left wrist. Drop your left hips. And then just sway back and forth. Have your left wrist inside your ankle or outside your left ankle, whatever feels better for you. Inhale and exhale. One side's always looser or tighter than the other. Just breathe into it. And if you feel comfortable, take your right and left elbows to the mat. Extend your right leg out to open up your hips. And now we're opening up your left hips. Inhale and exhale. Drop your left hip to feel that extra stretch. Inhale and exhale. Three, 2, and 1. Making your way back into a child's pose. Excellent work, yogis. Inhale and exhale. We're going to go back into all fours. We're going to do some thoracic rotations, loosening up the upper body. Can you take your right arm, reach it up to the ceiling, and then scoop your right arm under your chest, and then rest your right shoulder on the mat. Your head, your right ear is on the mat. And relax your right shoulder. Inhale and exhale. If you feel comfortable, feel free to take your left arm up to the ceiling and then prop it behind your low back. Just let it hang out. Inhale. And exhale. Opening up the shoulders. Opening up the chest. And going back into all fours. Shake your tail. And then now we're going to lift your left arm up to the ceiling and then tuck it under your right. Resting your left shoulder, left ear on the mat. Inhale and exhale. And let's take your right arm up to the ceiling and then just let it drop in your low back and just let it hang out. Relaxing your left shoulder. Inhale. And exhale. Back into all fours. We're going to do another stretch of the hips before we transition into our slower portion of today's practice. Extend your right foot out behind you. And then raise your right heel and then swing your right leg over to the left. And then drop your right hip. Feel that nice stretch on your hips. Inhale. And exhale. Feel that stretch in your low back. Inhale. And exhale. Back into all fours. Shake your tail. Extend your left leg out straight. And then swing your left ankle over to the right. Drop your left hip. Feel that nice stretch. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Back into all fours. Just slowly transition onto your back. Great job, yogis. Shake out your wrists. Feel free to rest your head on the block. And then place your tennis balls under your shoulders on the block. Sorry, under your neck. Inhale and let it go. Beautiful work, yogis. Inhale and exhale. And just slowly rotating your neck left to right, massaging the back of your neck. That sweet spot is having the balls right under that occipital bone. That bone that's behind your back of your head. There's a little groove where your tennis balls fit nicely. If your balls are sliding away, feel free to hold them. If it feels good, just have your head stationary, enjoying the massage. Inhale and exhale. And in a moment, take your balls, place them aside, removing the block and placing that aside. Inhale and exhale. Feel free to take your tennis balls and now place them under your shoulders. Find that sweet spot. Maybe just where your trap muscles are. Inhale and exhale. Taking a moment to thank yourself for giving this time of self care, recharging your own batteries so that you can help charge others. We oftentimes run our body into a fight or flight mode. The sympathetic. And with this power of practice, we take our body into the rest and digest mode, the parasympathetic mode. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's take your tennis balls away from your shoulders and then tuck one under each of your hips. One on your left, one on your right. A lot of hip work and mobility today. Lots of new movements. You all did so fantastic. Just let them sit there like kickstands. Inhale and exhale. Take a deep breath in down to your belly and let it go. Relaxing your eyebrows. Relaxing your cheekbones. Unclench your teeth and relax your jaws. Relaxing your shoulders. Relaxing the back of your head. Relaxing your arms. Relaxing your back. Inhale and exhale. If you still have the tennis balls on your hips, remove them, place them aside. You won't be needing them anymore. Beautiful work, yogis. Relaxing your hips, letting your hips sink into the earth. Inhale and exhale. Relaxing your butt cheeks. Relaxing your thighs. Relaxing your knees. Relaxing your calves. Relaxing your ankles. And relaxing your toes. Take a deep breath in and let it go, relaxing everything. Taking the next couple minutes and enjoying your meditation. You deserved it. Deep breath in. Beautiful. And let it go. Wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes, rotating your wrists, rotating your ankles. Taking your knees to your chest. Release the low back. Give yourself a nice, beautiful hug. Swaying side to side, making your way into a fetal position on whichever side. Taking a couple cleansing breaths in and out. In and out. And another beautiful cleansing breath in. And let it go. Slowly making your way up into a seated position. Let's take your fingers and tap your eyebrows. Inhale and exhale. From inside of your eyebrows to your outside. Tapping your temples. Tapping your forehead. Tapping your cheekbones. Inhale and let it go. Tapping your jawline from your ears down to your chin, and then back up to your ears. Tapping the middle of your chest. Inhale and exhale. Tapping your clavicle. Inhale and exhale. Taking your hands together, giving them a nice rub. Faster, faster, and faster. Covering your hands over your eyes. Feel that buzzing, the tingling sensation. That's your chi, your life force energy. Palms together into your prayer position. Breathe in peace, breathe out light. Carry this calm into the night. Namaste. Beautiful practice, everyone. Thank you for joining. So good to see you. Well done.